5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Hey! Welcome to Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous. Tonight's Sunday Fab Show. Woo! Free agent acquisition budget show. Yeah. All right. I'm Tom. I'm a fantasy sports addict. And tonight's show, week 2. We're talking about what you should add for your teams on week 2. Tonight, of course, I'm joined by Andrew from Fantasy Aid at Fantasy Aid 1. Hello, Andrew.
Hey.
Be sure to like this channel, subscribe to this channel if you need to know what free agents to pick up. Get the little click that bell so you get the notifications when we go live. Feel free to hit the super chat, donate a few dollars to the channel. We'd always appreciate that. And leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think and tell us what you did. Cubby Noel says, hey, it's T-Bop. It is. That's me. So let's just dive right in. We've got free agents to talk about. It was a busy Sunday, I think. I mean, there were a lot of moves. Some were aggressive in certain leagues. Some were less aggressive. We're talking about, maybe TGFBI, the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational that we're all a part of. Of course, you got to get in there and get your free agents. If your bench is, sitting around doing dog shit, you might as well get something doing something, right? And
Right.
that goes for your leagues at home too. Your home leagues, maybe just a little more cozy, a little less competitive. We're going to throw some names at you that might be, something to think about for your own team. So let's dive right in. Andrew, what were you doing this week? What was your whole?
All right. Well, I didn't have any real glaring needs. None of my guys went down on the IR thing, but I did pick up 2 people. I got Corey Nebel for $15.
Okay.
Not bad. Might
nice
share
price.
with Hater closer sometime, hopefully. And I picked up G-Man Choi for $6. Did you catch what Choi did today?
No, I did not, but apparently it was pretty good.
So Choi's a lefty, right?
Right.
Well, he hit a home run batting righty today. He's trying to switch hit a little bit.
Oh.
And he's going to be leading off for Tampa Bay against righties. And guess what Tampa Bay faces all this week?
Oh,
righties.
Yeah, righties. Nice. Get that guy plugged into your lineup. Nice. So you didn't end up spending all that much money. What was your total
$21
expenditure? Okay, $21. What's your remaining budget in TGFBI?
I believe it is 88.
88. Okay, not too bad. So you went big in the first week, right? Just like I did.
Yes.
Okay. Now, again, I think in this particular short season format, week 1, maybe you didn't get everything or you didn't make the right move. You had to go big, and it's going to happen at certain other points in this shortened season. You're going to have to go big to get, the players you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we got to get out there. You got to splash that cash, okay? We already did, so we're like, okay, got to, play a little more conservatively now, right? But that's okay. I'll show you what I did, I guess. And this is the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational, so bear with me here. Let me share the old screen. Here we go. Ooh, not showing it. Why is it not showing it? That's unfortunate. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Technical problems. Okay, now I hope you can see that. That is the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational League 8. Okay. I'll put it in full screen for you. Now, what are we looking at here? We got some aggressive moves. I think you can see at the top. If not, let me scroll for that because here we go. Okay. Yancey went hard for Choi. 244. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, wow.
Woo! And of course, the other 2 that were insane. Hennard, I'm not sure who he is, but went Plesac, the 2-start pitcher. We'll talk about 2-start pitchers in just a minute. And Lester. Now you see the runner-up bid. $1, Bob. $1, Bob. Guess who that was? That was me. Imagine spending that much of your budget on like 1 week's worth of 2-start pitchers. And then the guy behind you, $1. Okay. You may have overspent, Mr. Hennard. Then there's some other interesting bids here. Greg Holland, 101. Jose Martinez, I don't think that's outrageous. I don't think I'm really that much, I'm not that excited about him. Bailey, yeah, Kike, this is a guy I wanted to get in on, excuse me. Wanted to get all over him. Yeah. Ow, look at you, my Adonis. No, I did want to get in on the Kike Hernandez. 82 is the winning bid. I think I put in like 16. So I obviously didn't get him, but that's okay. And then I went to our buddy Seth, the sportsman. He also went Forrest Whitley with the news of Justin Verlander being out for, at least a couple of weeks, possibly the entire season. Let's not speculate yet. We need to figure out what's going on. Anthony Bass. Now, this is something, Cubby and Nathan and I were talking about this. We want no part of this situation with Anthony Bass. Like, that whole thing, yeah. I'm not going to put any dollars on it. So, enjoy that. Seth the sportsman. You got your closer for 63. Woohoo! Let's just skip over some of this other garbage. What did I do? I got my Lurie Garcia. Woo! $16. That was my winning $16 bid, but he's got outfield eligibility. I believe he will earn second base eligibility. But he's showing some pop, and he's looking pretty good. He's productive in a very productive lineup, as the White Sox are. I got rid of the old Stinky Winky. Sorry, Stinky Winky. I got some Crohn's disease for $11. That may have been a slight overpay, just no backing bids. So whatever. But all I gave up was Aquino, and he's not playing, so that's fine. Honestly, I think Crohn's going to get some more run here. I think he's going to get some more playing time. I would expect that power will play, so we'll see what happens. Of course, Astrobal, like the flexibility second and third, got to have that. Get rid of Cano because Cano's doing nothing. He may show up and, return, but that was like the one competing bid I had, 11-9. So, I didn't spend too much more than I needed to. And then, of course, $1, Bob. I got my 2-start pitcher, Alec Mills, for, getting rid of Betances, who's looking like he's got answers in his pantses. Not so good. Not too good, Bob. But yeah, like I'm happy to get, some 2-start, well, at least one 2-start pitcher and, some decent offense I can plug in. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. We don't have the, typical, we'll try to get the most added players, per week. We'll try to get, maybe a little more, regular with that. We couldn't find it this week, so begging our pards. So that's why I just wanted to show you what was going on in my league. Now let's take a look real quick at the 2-start pitching. Like this is I tried to find this on pretty much every website. I think it's Fantasy Pros that I normally use for the 2-start pitching, but this is on CBS Sports or CBS Fantasy. So let me pull that up real quick. That way you can get an idea. Like if you need some starters this week and you're like, I'm short on starting pitching, I gotta get some innings. I gotta get something going on here. Here you go. This is the must start all formats. We'll just scroll through real quick, breeze through it. Nothing to get your craziness about, but definitely, if you own these players, some of these players, they're going to just be owned. Like you own Garrett Cole. Somebody owns Garrett Cole. Somebody owns Walker Buehler. Somebody owns Tyler Glass now. Like, duh. And then again, all formats, obviously Cole, Buehler, even though that could be a tough matchup in Houston, whatever. I mean, these are just guys you start. So
yeah.
The sleepers and questionables. Let me close that nonsense. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so Josh James, again, Houston. What's going on with JV? I mean, there's just so many I don't know. But 2-start, that's pretty nice. I don't know about the Angels. Hauser, I like, I hate to beat up on your Cardinals, but I like Hauser going against them.
Yeah, well, I like it too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then Hap, of course, you know, that's not like my favorite situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love that one. Puke Heaver. Again, we got, you know, 1 game out of 3 against San Diego so far. So let's see where that goes. T-Bob doesn't like it. And then the Dodgers, definitely not good. Not good, Bob. Fulte, that should be a pretty nice matchup. I mean, Atlanta
I don't
should
know.
beat.
Tampa Bay's been swinging.
Yeah, but I still think Atlanta's, you know, I mean, you saw what happened tonight. I mean, granted, they were going against the Mets, but like that team's pretty potent too. So,
Yeah.
and then Dylan Cease going against Cleveland and Kansas City. I know a lot of people are saying don't write off Cleveland, but you know, whatever. Cease. I mean, I'm just all about Chicago White Sox. I really like that this year. Here's a guy I got going myself, Canning. I like one of these matchups at least, but I could see easily him just getting hammered by both those teams. Savale, he's trashed. forget that. Cueto, that's, you know, that could maybe work. It like maybe if you just need like a quality starter, just some innings, maybe innings and bulk Ks. Bassett, I wouldn't do it. I mean, except for the Seattle.
I mean, yeah, Seattle's. I mean, Angels are. I mean, I know they have Trout and Rendon, but they're not like.
Well, yeah, and Rendon's been out. Yeah, Rendon's been out. So you know, but I still, you know, maybe you selectively start, even though it's, you know, it's a 2-start week kind of thing. Yanni Chirinos, you know, again, Baltimore is about the only matchup I like there. This is the one I wish I could have gotten Anibal Sanchez. He's owned in pretty much every league, but yeah, Toronto and Miami, yeah, Anibal Sanchez will chew them up and spit them out. Now, I know a lot of people are like over Anibal Sanchez, but I'm not. He was a great start like down the stretch last year. In fact, he won James the championship in the Hall of James League going against Pepsi Pete. So, you know, that's a juicy set of matchups. I like that. Kyle Gibson, he'll probably tear up the D-backs and the Giants. Sorry, D-backs. You know, so a lot of these Voth, you know, I don't know a whole lot. He's owned in a lot of leagues too. I don't have a lot of faith in him necessarily to go like for a quality start, but he can give you maybe 4 or 5 innings.
Yeah.
But again, nice matchups. The no thanks pile. Like,
I
please.
like the first guy on that. Just thinking about how much money was.
Oh yeah, right here.
On him.
Yeah, that was like over like 5. That was half the guy's budget easily. Like, you know what I mean? So like Lester and Plesac right here. Now, Lester, I wanted for $1. You know, Cincinnati with some missing players because of the COVID situation. You know, Lester, a lot of people don't love. I mean, it's, you know, but he can handle these 2 teams. I think that was about the only one I wanted out of this this group, except for Mills, just because again, the same 2 teams. So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else in here. Yeah, the Bailey. I don't like that Bailey. Like, I mean, you got to have a lot of faith in Minnesota and Bailey to go, you know, more than 4 or 5 going against St. Louis and Cleveland. I mean, and I don't have that faith. I like Lucchesi against San Francisco and Colorado. I don't know why he's in the no thanks pile.
Are they playing at Colorado?
At San Francisco and at Colorado, but I don't know that necessarily matters. You know what I mean? Like, I just like Lucchesi. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm just swinging from his.
Yeah.
You know what? The only other one in this list was Wojciechowski. I don't know.
I'm pronouncing that name.
Wojciechowski. Can't pronounce your name. Not going to work here anymore. But that guy, Asher, you know, brimful Asher on the 45 there. That could work. I hate Baltimore though. That's, you know, so it's like you're really rolling the dice if you're going that way. I do like, even though Detroit's terrible, Fulmer against KC and Cincinnati. And that's about it. I mean, you can see kind of the rest of these matchups. They're not really all that exciting. So that's CBS giving us the 2 starts. And we'll try to give you that every week. hopefully that's helpful for whatever leagues you're in. It's helpful for me. I always like to know what to start situation there is. Now we've got a question here from Mr. Cole French, Mr. French Toast. He wants us to talk about Crawdaddy JP. So JP Crawford. What's your take on that? Hard
has he
pass?
done anything? I haven't really been paying attention to him because he's like he lost his shine a long time ago.
Yeah, he's so far off the radar, right? Like,
I mean,
I don't
he's
know.
3 for 6 with 2 triples, but I'm not.
Not
I
buying.
have never been a Crawford fan.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Like, I would say, that's a pass. Yeah, I think I'd pass on that. I'm not that like desperate for whatever he can offer. So I don't know. Cubby has a question. Bailey could pitch like trash and still get 2 wins. That's true because of Minnesota's offense.
Offense, yeah,
that's a great point,
offense
Cubby.
in the league right now.
Yeah, so great point, Cubby. Again, I don't love Bailey, but if he does pitch like trash and picks up a win, consider it depending on how deep your league is. If you got like a 10 team, you don't want to get in that mix, but if you got, a relatively deeper league or just, a competitive league, you may want to do some of these things or pay attention to some of the players we've mentioned. Hopefully it's been helpful. Again, please like this channel, subscribe, like the video, thumbs up. Ooh. Click the bell for notifications when we go live again next week for more Fabulous Sunday, week 3. And also, please comment down below. We appreciate that. And now it's time for what we all love the most, right? You know what that is. Oh, wait. Before we go, just want to say thank you, Andrew, from Fantasy Aid 1 at Fantasy Aid 1 on Twitter. Yep. And you can always reach me at FSAA, letter F, letter S, word double, letter A, on Twitter. That's where we're both at. It's the best way to reach us. Ask us questions. We're always happy to answer. And you can hit up the website, fantasysportsaddicts.com. Working on a few updates. It's going to look a little nicer. Might have some ads. Oops. You can always use an ad blocker. That's what I do. But here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the best part of the show. Fantasy gods! Please grant me the serenity to set my ideal lineup, the courage to ad drop aggressively, and the wisdom, as always, Andrew.
Make good trades.
I'm in. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. But before I go, I'd just like to do one more thing. And that's the casual have a drink. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.